Hey y'all, I'm back. Today is still Wednesday, September 20th, and I'm at work or whatever. We kind of busy, but I had to come in right quick, man. I need to make this video because, well, first let me say this. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. If you can, share some of my videos. If you rocking with me, you want to help me grow. It'll help if you share my video too, if it's something that you happen to like. But I had to come back, man, because I was defending Deion Sanders, right, Coach Prime. And boy, people coming at me like I'm defending Hitler or something. And they constantly tell me, well, he didn't do this for the black community. He ain't do that. When he was in, because I was saying like some of the good things he did when he was in Houston, not Houston, but Dallas, Fort Worth. People were talking about he turned his back on the black community, but I was talking about time when he actually helped the black community, even before he went to Jackson State. He was coaching the kids or whatever, and he did a great job with the kids, helping as much as he can, doing as much as he can. He's just one man. He just, Deion Sanders, right? Yeah, he's probably one of the greatest football players of all time, but he's still just a man. He's flawed. He's not perfect. He got issues like everybody else. But overall, I applaud what he's done, what he's accomplished, not just for himself, but how he's helped other people. Before y'all coming at me hard, he ain't did this. What about this? He only coached the kids. Team that his son was playing for, and when his son left, he left the kid, blah, 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 blah. He ain't this, he ain't that. He didn't do that for Jackson State. He could have did this for Jackson State. What about this? He left, he said he was gonna do that for the HBCU. He gonna bring attention and this, that. He gonna save the HBCU. He gonna make us on the level of the white schools. Hold on, right? Yeah, and so they're coming at me hard because I appreciate what he has done. Did he do everything? No, he ain't supposed to do everything. He's just one man. So, they're talking about how, he left Jackson State, he abandoned them, this and that. Let me ask y'all this. What would Jackson State have done if Deion was losing? If he was 0-10, 0-12 for 3 years in a row, he lost one, he won one game, in 3 years he won 1 or 2 games, but he was losing. What you think Jackson State would have done? Well, since he's black, we gonna keep him on. No, they'd have fired his ass. They wouldn't have cared how he felt about it. They wouldn't have cared about his sons and none of that. If he would have been losing, if he sucked, they would have fired him. Y'all didn't think about that. But it would have been all right for Jackson State to think about themselves in that situation. Their coach is garbage, and they fired him. Y'all wouldn't have had nothing to say. But because the problem is he was good. He was damn good. That's why y'all mad because he left. The ones that are mad. It ain't that you care about Deion. It's that he was good, and he left. If he'd have sucked, y'all have been screaming for him to get him out of here. Get rid of him. Y'all wouldn't have had no loyalty to him, but you want him to be loyal to you when a better opportunity come along for him. But if he would have sucked, and y'all had a chance to get a better coach, y'all would have been screaming for that better coach. And you wouldn't care about no loyalty to him. But a better opportunity came along for him because he was good, and y'all want loyalty. Y'all want him to stay there anyway. How that work? Let me say that again, for those in the back that missed it. If he would have sucked, and a higher quality coach would have came available, Jackson State, all y'all fans that talking noise about Deion for leaving, y'all would have been saying fire and go get a better coach. If he would have been 1-12, 2-10, in 3 seasons, he would have just every year he stunk it up. y'all would have had no loyalty, y'all would have had no problem saying get rid of him. But because he was good, because he was winning, that's the problem. Because it's like a relationship. And you might have a dude that's ugly as hell. And for some reason, he ended up getting a beautiful woman, gorgeous. And she treated her, not only was she gorgeous, the prettiest thing he ever seen, but she treated him like a king. She was good to him. She was an amazing girlfriend. But he was sorry as hell. He was already ugly as hell, but he was sorry. He mistreated her. He wasn't good to her. Even though she was out of his league, she still loved him. She still was with him. But he didn't treat her right for like, they was in a relationship like 3 years. And she was real good to him. But his fat butt treated her like crap. Didn't do nothing for her, didn't take out on dates, didn't do nothing right. So she finally just said, you know what, I can do better than this. So she left him and found somebody better. That fat guy gonna hate that woman for the rest of his life. Not because she was bad to him, but because she was the best woman he ever had, and she left him. That's what Jackson State mad about. Because he wasn't the best coach y'all ever had, and he left. That's why you pissed. You lost that bad girlfriend that was gorgeous. Treated you like a king, but you mistreated her. So she went and found somebody better. Now you back to where you was. This old fat, sorry joker that don't nobody want. That's all that problem is. Hold on. Yeah, that's what that is. So all I can say is the man did a lot for the black community. He did a lot for Jackson State, Jackson, Mississippi. He did a lot for HBCUs. He brought a lot of positive attention to HBCUs. But one thing he ain't, he is not your Lord and Savior. Y'all expect this man to be Jesus. He can't walk on water. Y'all can't put all the problems of the black community, all the problems of the HBCUs and what they're facing, on that one man. Who is he? He's just a man. A hell of an athlete, one of the best of all time, a great coach, but other than that, he's a human being, he's a man. Y'all expecting God out of that man. He wasn't put here to save the black community. He wasn't put here to save HBCUs. He did the best he could. He did a great job with what he had. But stop expecting a man, any human, not just Deion, stop expecting any human to be responsible for saving mankind. That's why I titled this video, who is your Lord and Savior? Is it Jesus or is it Deion Sanders? Because y'all acting like it's Deion. Y'all acting like Deion was sent to save HBCU, to save the black community. He's just a football coach and an Hall of Fame player. Y'all putting expectations on that man and criticizing him because he ain't fixed everything. No, he didn't fix everything, and I didn't expect him to. Did y'all? But did y'all really expect the man to fix everything going wrong with your HBCU system? Did y'all really expect that man to fix everything in the black community? Jackson, Mississippi, he could come along and just raise his hands to the Lord and fix all the water in Jackson, Mississippi? What y'all thought? Give that man a break. He did a great job. Give him his props. Thank him for what he did and then move on. What? Y'all tripping, man. He's just a human. He is not the Savior. Why y'all complaining? What do you have to complain about? One guy, I'm from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. You need to speak on what you know. Speak on facts. The team he was coaching for, he did this, blah, blah. He ain't do this. He was just there calling his son, blah, 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 blah. But he was there though. He ain't have to do that. He ain't have to do nothing. That man can sit out in his mansion. His son's gonna be good regardless because they got his DNA. He ain't have to coach. His son's gonna still be good. His son's still rich. He ain't have to do nothing for black people. He ain't have to deal with us, period. The man filthy rich. He could have sat out and said, "The hell with y'all." But now he came back, well, he ain't doing this though. He ain't doing enough. Man, y'all tripping, man. What you doing? The main one be talking, ain't doing nothing, but on the keyboard typing. Hold on. And that's normally how it goes. The main ones talking about what somebody else ain't doing, be the main ones ain't doing it themselves. There's people out here, let me tell y'all something. There's people out here that say if you was a millionaire, right? They know you're a millionaire. And you don't owe them anything. But you just say, you know what, I'm gonna help you out. You're a millionaire, and you give them $10,000. You know, you got people that will say, man, you got all that money, and all you gonna give me is $10,000? I'm talking about somebody you don't owe nothing. You don't owe them anything. You just decided I'm gonna help you. Whatever. They might need $50,000 for something they're trying to do. And you say, you know what? I'm gonna give you $10,000 of what you need. And you got people that say, man, you know what? I mean, you got people that say, that's all you gonna give me is $10,000? You got all that money? You got people like that. And instead of saying, man, thank you, I appreciate what you gave me, you ain't have to give me nothing. They'll be like, you could, man, talk about you behind your back and everything. You know, he ain't, Big War got, you know, he got $100 million. He ain't give me but $10,000. And the other folks be like, what? No, he didn't, man. I told you he wasn't nothing. I told you he gonna act funny when he got all that money. Ain't now time how much he owe you. Oh, he don't owe me nothing, but still though, he got all that money. He could have gave me more than $10,000. That's how y'all sound talking about Deion, what he ain't did for the black community, what he ain't do for Jackson State. Overlook at all he did do. He ain't have to do nothing. Anyway, who is your savior? Is it Jesus or Deion Sanders? That's what I want to know. Y'all have a blessed day.